RC Rowdy. I know your name,
And that will
buddy. You're a
not
race
die.
winner. It won't die, but at the same time, I want it to die just so like people can forget it. Especially if he can forget it, you know? Nah, I'm joking. It's funny. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt by it. We're just playing jokes, man. But he is a race winner, and now he's locked into the playoffs. What do you expect tonight? It's Kentucky. We've gone. Have you gone over the fuel yet?
I actually have not. I've not been able to go in and get any race stats for
Here,
here.
I can review the info here really quickly. So with the 2020 Cup cars, obviously stage 1 is 39 laps, stage 2 is 37, and then stage 3 is 52. Now with the fuel window, expect that to be around 20 to 21 laps. So stage 1 should be only one stop. Again, if everyone plays their cards correctly. Stage 2 is definitely
Caution.
one stop. And then stage 3 is the one that I'm looking at here with the pit stops. Expected 2 pit stops in the final stage, for sure. Now, the second stop's going to be very interesting to see what everyone does, but stage 3 will definitely be the more active stage with pit stops.
Yeah, and hopefully we get down to green flag pit stops because those that know Kentucky, especially have with us not having to go here for a long, long while, especially in some drivers on other leagues. It's not a track that most people run, but I find it fun. But what other people don't find fun is turn 1 and 2. So I fully
Mm,
expect a pile up out of 2, if not going into 2, with that raised apron.
Mm-hmm.
damn. Yeah, that is a really tricky spot. Get on that apron, you could spin it very easily, but I think the
It's
key
very
is
easy to spin.
yes,
Also, I would
very
love to.
easily.
It's also still very easy to save a car down there because it gives you plenty of time with it while we watching it tilt out. You just pull it off a little bit and straighten it out and keep you on going. But I expect to see some people not being able to save it, especially if it's in a long line of cars and a lot of pressure around. So
Yes. And also, this is one of the tracks where it's 2020 and we've seen a little bit of issues with pit road for 2020 cars. We saw at Daytona. I think did they have any issues at Atlanta? I don't think did they fix it at all?
They actually on the one green flag pit stop we had people spinning it out, but that was because of
Overall,
the enter from 3 long pit road entry that
winding.
Atlanta has
Mhm.
with the banking right there. Everyone's spun it right there, so that's kind of it. Probably
Yes.
would have happened in 22s anyway with that weird banking transition long pit road line. But I think here at Kentucky, I don't see people dying in the pit road. I definitely gonna see a lot of speeding penalties because Kentucky, its pit line is really weird. It's hard to find. If you don't know where it is just off of practice, you're probably gonna have a bad time getting into pit road throughout the night.
Gotcha. So pit road getting entrance clean, and also don't speed because the line is very close. What's also the pit road speed? I think it's fifth. It might be 45,
I want to say it
I
is
think it is
35.
45.
45,
I think it's 45. Yeah.
which is weird because you wouldn't expect speeding on a 45-mile-per-hour pit road, but it's usually
But it's
whenever it
very
mostly
possible.
happens.
Exactly.
Hell,
It's
you get
it's a
more
unique
speeding
pit
penalties
road.
here at Kentucky than you do in Dover, and that penalty is 35.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Also, this track, the weird, the child lines like on the front straightaway.
Hey, I'm gonna say this before you mention it. If you're hitting the drain down there, why are you that low on the end of the triangle? Get away from there.
The drain.
Yeah,
Um.
the hole down in the tri-oval towards
Mm,
towards the end of it. That is so far out of the racing line. You should not be anywhere near that.
Somebody's gonna be hitting it. I guarantee you we're gonna have one car who
Someone's
hits
gonna
it.
get aggressive and keep going or following down that inside, trying to get a run on somebody, and they're gonna hit it and go in the air. Honestly,
Oh, you
all it
fly?
does is
You
it not really
fly?
fly. You kind of leave the ground a little bit, but if you don't control your car, you're going right. You're going right.
Ah, gotcha, gotcha. So theoretically, we should have a flip tonight.
I expect a flip, but
Hmm.
from out of 2, the normal wrecking place.
Yeah, out of 2 is very sketchy. Also, lap times for quali, I've
They are looking
gotten
like
something.
sevens.
Yes, that
Like
is pretty quick.
mid, what is it, mid 30s? I want to say,
Mid
yeah,
to
mid
high
30s.
30s. I would say, yeah.
That is
30.7
going to be our like
pole
majority
time.
fast times tonight is the mid 30s. You're not going to see a low 30 here tonight unless you have insane draft down the front stretches, front stretch and back stretch.
Exactly. It's gonna be fun to watch. We got 24. We got 3 people going in for the 78, if I'm not
I thought it was
mistaken.
4 unless someone took over a sub.
Not
So I mentioned
sure.
them earlier.
Okay, it was 4. It was 4. So Dream, Tata. I'm not. He. I
Tata.
don't want to pronounce. Ta-
Tata.
Tata.
Like taters, Tata.
I'm just gonna
Tater.
call him Tater.
Yeah, that works
Tater.
too.
All right, Tater. Tater. Cobra and then Dab Outlaw. I'll check who's in the VC. I know Tata Tater is in there. Yoshi's subbing. Dude, I'm gonna keep saying that, bro. It sounds more natural off the tongue. It rolls. Dream is in there. So I don't think Dab made it. So Dab is not qualifying
Yeah,
for
I see
tonight's
Dream
event.
up by the line on my in car, so he's waiting.
Yeah, my end car for tonight.
Just trying to see their qualifying results to come through to see who made it in and to see our pole position.
Yep. 62 of
Qualifying
Brandon
is
Gong.
done.
62 of Brandon Gong. He was leading the car low key. Until he did it like a flip or something. I dig ya. Why did you guys go silent?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at the in car. Trying to see who. Yeah, I'm just trying to wait for it to cycle through so I can see who's where.
I know. Oh man. Oh my god, my Twitch. Come on. Come on, you goddamn.
So yeah, to clarify, the pit road speed is 45. I can't confirm that. I was just in the
Alright.
test session.
Gotcha. Alright, so I'm gonna say we could do pre-race predictions for the winner tonight. I already
I'm
have
sticking
my
with
pick.
Sterlo because I said it in the chat on Wednesday.
I
Yeah.
said you said it. No, that was gonna be my damn pick, and then you said it. I'm like, I'm still going with him. I
That's
still
fine.
win with him. Sterlo's my pick. Hendrick, who do you got? You got Sterlo
All
as well.
right. No, I was gonna say that, but I don't want to be a. I don't want to agree with y'all here on this
Bandwagoner.
one. I want to pick someone different. Let me take a look at the points and actually change my pick.
Change my pick.
Yeah,
damn it.
change my
Keep
pick.
in mind, Dusty's had a lot of top 3 finishes this season.
Dusty has been consistent.
Alright, slow down
What-
and see
what-
where we stand.
Sean
I'll
for
actually look
Life
at
was
qualifying.
Mets. Sean for Life was Mets pick, by the way, just so everyone
Yep.
knows.
And Proxy, who is showing up tonight in another gamer tag, he
Third.
starts
Tater
third.
got 7th in qualifying, for what I'm seeing.
On pole is gonna be Sterlo.
Dream 19th, Sterlo got pole.
Where? Okay, you're on.
I think it was
you're
just Dream and Tater.
Impact. You're on Impact's point of view, aren't you?
DD.
All right. So qualifying. Okay, qualifying.
You know
votes gonna
what?
be Sean.
I'm gonna go with the guy that's starting next to the 19.
Cowboys.
starting lineup.
Cowboys.
Yeah, I
Yep.
was just about to
Yep.
say Cowboys. The qualifying goat, as everyone calls him, he starts second with a 785. So Sterlo beat that time.
Yeah, that's insane. I can't even run a 31. I can't run under a
And
30 second.
Sean is starting directly behind him. Who did I say was third? Yeah, Sean's in fourth. I don't know if we saw third.
Damn it, man.
I want to say I said him, but I don't remember who it was.
I'm going to DD.
He's
He
not
doesn't
showing
have
it.
him.
No, he doesn't.
Guys, go to Impact. You might have it. Alright. No, Impact, scroll down. Romeo's starting 8th. I know that. Damn it. The one time I need you to scroll, buddy. Spartan, maybe you're scrolling. You actually know we watch your streams. Okay, so Spartan actually scrolls. Starting ninth is going to be Fast Racer, so you start inside the top 10. Ironman qualifies 12th. RC Rowdy, last week's winner, qualifies 14th. So overall, not a bad qualifying effort, but definitely could have done better. And do we know who made the race?
I believe Tater, from what I saw.
Yeah.
Tater
Also,
He got a
Tots.
I want
seventh
to
place run.
all the way to, I believe, Iron Man, if no, Rowdy, because he's 14th. They're all inside the 30s.
Yes.
So very few in the 31s. Oh, yeah, Spartan, the first one of the 31 with a 002, he's 18th. So that's a lot of cars
Starting
on the same
5th is
second.
Nilla. So Nilla's starting top 5. I will say Nilla does have past experience here. He is quick here, so he is actually an underdog pick. I would
Technically,
say for
everyone
this
has past experience here. It's just been a while since everyone's had it.
True, but I've seen him pretty much. He can keep up with Savage here, and Savage is pretty solid. I don't think he qualified well. He's also probably on Hotel Wi-Fi. Didn't actually qualify at all, so he starts in the rear. Lost qualifies 6th, his best qualifying effort of the season, I'm pretty sure. So Lost trying to build some momentum early in the season. Third, it did not show me, so I am bewildered on who qualified third. We got to come up with a name. Who have we not said?
I
Well,
don't
it
know.
looks like they're getting ready to load on in, and so we're about to find out here in less than a couple minutes.
Hopefully.
I just ordered food and they dropped it on the wrong fucking house inside the trailer park I'm in.
What
Awesome.
the hell? That's kind of stupid.
So I'm gonna load in the race and I'm gonna run and grab that.
Make sure they invite us.
Yep, got the invite from Mets.
Hashtag Mets. Always invite both
Y'all
of us.
go.
Thank you.
Third was Proxy.
Oh, that was the... We said him very early on, but...
Alright,
then
I'm
we
loading
forgot.
in on Sterlo. Y'all take the start from there. I'll be back in a second.
Alrighty, so while he is away again, let's just take a look at the quick race analysis. So stage 1 will consist of 39 laps with the exclusion of the start, obviously. So we'll keep an eye on that. Stage 2 will be 37 laps. Stage 3 will be 52. Fuel window, 20 to 21 laps, depending on how conservative everyone is. So I think really a big question here is, should they be more concerned about the fuel being, evaporate so easily, or do you think they should be more concerned about the tire wear?
In my personal opinion, I'm more worried about the tire wear and handling your car, especially off 1 and 2.
Alright,
But
well, here
they're
they
about
are.
to go green.
Sterlo will lead the way. He won last night. Can he do it again? We're green here in Kentucky.
Cowboys, I think he gets a... They're a little shaky, but here comes Proxy on his inside in that 16 Eagle Eye Chevy. We also see Sean for Life in the 43. So we are back in the 2020 cars. Good to have them back again. We see Nilla and Sean battling for 4th in that 10 car. The 13 of Lost, who's had a bit of a rough season so far. He's looking to rebound, finally get a great start, get a top 5, potentially a win tonight as well. See him trying to make a move. They're getting close to that, what was it called, that drain down there.
With turn 1 and 2 kind of being the most dangerous part of the track here, I would expect a lot of the passing to occur in 3 and 4 as they're about to enter there for the second time tonight.
Yes.
So far, Sterlo and Cowboys just on a breakaway already. About a near half a second over the 16 scored in 3rd.
I was going to say, yeah, turn 1 is very sketchy making the passes, but turn 3 and 4, I think that's where you're on the brakes a little bit longer than turn 1 and 2, and that's where you can make the pass. You especially have to hold it down to the yellow line. They're 3 wide back here. They settle out. Here comes Todd on the bottom of Sean, who's slowly dropping down the field. So Sean, off the start, is
16 in the wall, hits the 13!
Ooh. He keeps it
Everyone
straight.
saves it.
They're 4 wide.
16 took a shot. And the 13 got nowhere to go.
Yeah, they stacked it up. They're 3 wide back here. Fast Racer, Tada, Tater. Sorry. And then you have the 73 as well. But now this just pulled the gap even larger for the top two. Lost in Sterlo, and then you have Didi in a bubble with no one behind him. They're side by side behind him, so top three are essentially pulled away. Top two are pulled away already.
Nilla MG in the 10, trying to get through against Proxy for that 4 spot. Won't be able to do it. Gets a not as good run off of turn 2 as expected. And now 16 looking to re-clear him through 3 and 4. And it looks like the 16 will.
They're 4 wide again, 3 wide off the corner. 3 wide entering 1. Is this going to go well?
Lost running that high line. Here's to 78.
That's not where you want to be, but if he can make it work, he can get a good run off the backstretch. You can see him about the run.
Another guy we haven't talked about much, Fast Racer, running in the 5th spot. Started in the top 10 tonight. He's gained a few spots since the start. Looking to get by Proxy.
Yep, but as we run, Cowboys and Sterlo, former teammates, just pulling away from the field.
As a little bit of contact towards the back, the 48 in the wall. That's line cone, and we have a wreck. The 88 hits the inside wall. Nobody spins. 48 gets walled again with help from the 4.
The 88 tonight is a sub of Yoshi, so Yoshi, that wasn't a great start for him, but hopefully he can recover. He's right behind the 41. I think that is currently, that is actually Goodrich in the 41.
Yoshi ran the 24 in NXT yesterday, scored the top 5. Looking to
stole it from me.
A good run today. Here we go. We got a crash in the backstretch of 20. Hits the inside wall, and he's around.
Oh, that's not a great start.
For the 20 of Impact. Heavy front end damage off the pace.
I see it. Yeah, that's going to cost him eventually a lap or 2 now. Unless he can keep it getting straight. If he can get it going, he could eventually keep himself in the lead lap. It's going to come down pit road.
So the 20 car with an early accident. And Impact has had a great start to the new season. Entered in tonight 5th in the standings. He's been 1 podium finish, 1 top 5, 2 top 10s. And now the 20. First one with a big mistake.
I was going to say, Impact's been one of the most consistent drivers, just like Dusty Stud. He's been having great finishes overall this season. Much improved from last season. Remember last season, he struggled a little bit as a 73 and the 43 of Sean for Life. Sean for Life is dropping through the field. I don't know what's going on. He qualified inside the top 5 and now is outside the top 10. It's either he's fuel saving or he just doesn't have the pace right now.
Couple drivers are also moving in the right direction. Dusty and Iron Man both running 6 and 7. Yes, Iron Man started 12, he's gained 5 spots. Dusty started 11, he's gained 5 spots. And Fast Racer had a close call up ahead. Got hooked to that yellow line, was able to keep it straight.
I think Didi's also moved up a few spots as well. Spartan on the outside of top 3. You can see them. Taterhead. Oh, 43 of Sean got very loose off that corner.
A little bit of additional contact back here around 95 and 18. Looks like that was T-Stone and Lost. Lost has not been the same ever since that early contact.
Taterhead in the wall. Oh, 37 in the wall. What happened to the 37?
The 47 of T-Stone.
Oh, that's 47. Was it the 47?
Yep, it was the 47. Oh. There he is.
RC Rowdy also got slowed up back there. You can see him off the pace a little bit.
Now we're seeing these tires begin to wear out for everyone that hasn't made a pit stop. By the way, we can't confirm the 41 of Goodrich, I believe, has lagged out of the race. So DNF for the 41 car.
Oh, that's not... Man, that's sad. He needs a good finish tonight, and that's not going to help him anywhere towards the playoff push for him.
And Impact has got a rear view full of Sterlo.
And he's just trying to stay on the lead lap. Remember, he's got massive damage, and he decided to stay out just so he can keep his lap. Yeah, it might just be worth it to put it down pit road. Because you're going to, oh, he's into the wall hard. His car is not rotating or turning at all. But Cowboys and Sterla are pulling the gap even larger. I think it's about even now. Are they pulling or losing a little bit of time to DD, or is it staying very even? I think it's a little bit even.
I think it is even as well. DD is pulled a little bit away from Proxy, and then Dusty now in the top 5.
Yeah, Dusty and Ironman have been moving.
Yeah, Dusty and Ironman each gaining 6 spots.
Oh,
20 into the wall,
right back to the wall!
Down.
Right in front of Ironman. Here comes Fast Racer, but he stays in line. I'll tell you something. The 49 of, I think that's Dusty Stud, is moving his way through the field. Proxy's on the bumper of DD now. Remember, Proxy really struggled in the first race at Atlanta in these cars. And now he's looking to redeem himself after a rough race at Atlanta. But at Kentucky so far, it looks like he has great speed here.
16 trying to get by on the inside, won't be able to do so. DD able to fight back from the higher line, going through 3 and 4. 16 trying to send it in, but the 11's able to carry it off.
Yeah, he's in third lane on the inside lane, Proxy, but the 11 car is holding him down to the bottom.
And if they don't figure this out sooner or later, Dusty might have 2 more cars he gets to pass here momentarily.
Don't count out Fast Racer and Ironman right behind him as well. They're holding one. Oh, Proxy's able to clear him. Proxy now up to third.
Towards the back, trying to see what that was about.
It probably was. Is it Impact? He's struggling really right now.
It was someone else as well. But it looks like everyone's able to keep it going.
I have been here for a few minutes just on my phone, moving the camera around, so yeah, good job on keeping that going. I guess we'll try to get a lap count here while we've had some laps go by.
22 to go.
Fuel run's about to end here. 3 laps on the end car.
So if they go 2 more laps, they're good on fuel. It's 22 to go. Oh, Savage hit the wall.
So now, here's the thing. If you're Cowboys or you're Sterlo, you want to try and get a little bit of bigger distance between yourself and the other person. Do you want to pit first here in a couple laps, or do you want to try and pit last?
There's a lot of people here in the field that I know kind of like pitting first, like 3rd place there, Proxy. He likes being the first one to pit. But I think with the fuel run being this tight, it benefits tremendously trying to run this out as long as you possibly can to get those fresher tires on the people that want to pit early or sometimes probably have to. Looks like everyone's going out this time, so they are all stretching as much as they can.
Ironman in.
Someone is down. Yeah, I was gonna say Ironman.
Ironman. I just saw green.
Ironman. Yeah, I think it's Ironman.
Oh, yeah, there's Romeo in the background.
Yeah, Romeo's still on the track. They have about 3 more laps of fuel. The leaders, I feel like, have to come down pit earlier than everyone else, but they should be good on fuel.
The 11 is pitting this time right now. He has to.
Gotcha.
6% tire, 1 lap of fuel.
Well, here
leaders
comes
down pit road.
They're all on 0. All these guys are on 0.
I will
Look
say
at the big gain by the 16. Look, he is right on them now.
And the 3 car does not pit this time.
That's
so
Spartan.
He's got an extra lap.
Spartan has
with the 14.
He has a lap.
Spartan
Sean for life. Sean for life also staying out. Remember, Sean was very slow and lost a lot of spots off the start. Remember, he qualified 4th, dropped outside the top 10. He could be majorly fuel saving.
Met stayed out too. And there's Sean.
That's
Dark Spartan. For those who
Mets is on the same stretch.
Fuel mileage was something in his agenda. He ended up running out of fuel in one of the first 2 stages. Now being the last one.
Solo going down in contact. It's going to get slowed down enough, but I think he's out of fuel. That was a slow entry.
Was that
very
legal?
much out of fuel on that one?
What? I guess that is
taken
legal.
out wide like it was?
You're allowed to enter off of 4?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was enter 3.
No, because entering into 3 is the racing line. You can run that apron in 3.
Alright, so let's look at what happened with the 8 here. He pitted first, he just got by the 11, so now he's up to the 4th position. So he did gain a couple spots from pitting first.
Well, to be honest with you, it's not going to benefit him in the long run, because he's going to be on older tires now. So It's going to drop him back, but I will say who will benefit him massively if he can catch up to these guys is Proxy, because he gained half a tenth or two, but now is starting to lose it because of the draft. Here comes Nick out of pit road right in front of the leaders.
So that's our first speeding penalty, it looks like, from the 4 car. He was kind of off-field, but I don't think he was next to the leaders off-field.
So that's not good for Impact, who got an incident early on, and his potentially gonna be a stat. Oh, 4 car into the wall. His potentially gonna be lapped twice tonight. Be stuck a lap down, multiple laps down tonight during this event. Hopefully get his lap back, and hopefully a few cautions come out for him, or a lucky break. But top 2 have been Cowboys and Strella throughout the night. It has not changed so far.
Oh, look at this battle for 3rd. Here comes the 11 to the inside. Oh, my apologies. Battle
This
for
for, yeah,
4th.
4th, yeah.
Romeo hitting the wall as well.
That?
You know who it is. His favorite car.
I don't know who it is.
DD and
the
Iron
okay.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
But the 11 car should have a good exit here.
Yeah, he's on fresher tires. Should be able to clear him in knowing 3 and 4. Especially if he can hold that yellow line. Oh, he slides up. Here comes Iron Man. Not able to get there. DD up the 3rd now. Up the 4th. Good lord. Keep forgetting Proxy's there. He's just minding his own business. Alright, so it's 25 out of 39, 26 out of 39, so it'll be 14 to go when we cross the line this time by in stage number 1.
So DD has gotten past Iron Man here. I'm waiting on... It's probably later in the run. Iron Man's probably going to fall to about behind that 10 car, I believe that is. I want to say that's about where he was to begin with, so it won't be a huge gain, won't be a huge loss for him. Looking at on our spread out field on who is where. Trying to keep an eye on Spartan as he was the lead car going into that 1 extra lap of fuel.
Yep.
He's got in-car.
He's up
Where
to
is he
10th.
currently sitting at? He's sitting at 10th.
10th.
With
yes,
the
I'm using his
freshest
in-car.
tires.
And we're coming to 12 to go?
Is it 12 to go? If it's 12 to go,
12
he
to
might
go,
not be
yes.
getting many positions, but I expect maybe up to that 10th, that 10 car. Oh yeah, he's definitely going to catch that 10 car.
They're,
with the
they're getting
fresher
to 11
tires
to
he
go
has.
this time.
Check back with our lead, see if that's changed. Nope, still by Sterlo. Cowboys is not really falling away, not gaining. He is sat kind of like a half car length away from Sterlo pretty much since I've walked back in and watched.
Just ahead of them, we talked about him earlier, Impact, after that accident. He was able to get that lap back, but how long is he going to be able to hang on?
Actually,
Well, that just puts him 1 lap down.
I think
I think.
Impact is 2 down.
Yeah, he's 2
since
down
he pit,
currently.
because if he's not 2 down, he's still 1 down, but the 4 car is ahead of him.
Yes, that's the thing. He didn't want the 4 car to go a lap down, and he did. So that's very costly for Impact 2s. I don't know if he's even in the free dash position. If Mets gets laps here, you see the 22 right ahead of him. We got about 8 to 10 more laps to go. 8 more when we cross the line. That could affect him even worse here.
Here's a battle for 6th, being Dusty and Fast Racer. They're catching up to that lap car of the 4.
Of Nick. I'm literally trying to watch these point of views to actually learn their
While
lines.
these top 2 were still going single file, I just want to keep note that Proxy's not losing time. He's keeping up with these
It looks
two.
like he's gaining. So definitely a adjustment off the first pit looks to have helped him. We'll see how that goes through once he's caught back up with the leaders on a restart, because I don't believe he has enough to run these two down. These two are on rails right now.
Yeah, top two are insanely quick.
He's going to need them
Especially
to
if-
start racing if he's going to want a chance to battle for the stage win.
And I don't know if they will. I mean, technically Cowboys and Sterlo, I think currently so far, don't they sit pretty well in points? I think Sterlo definitely needs a stage win.
Yes.
Cowboys is 4th in the standings entering tonight.
Yep.
2nd among those without a win.
Where does Sterlo sit? I think he needs a stage win more than currently Cowboy does.
Sterlo missed
Thurlow
race,
is
I
10th in the
believe.
standings right now.
Yeah, so he's 10th. So he's
actually
okay.
tied with Slight Savage for that 9th spot.
So he's
So he
okay
sits in
in
the
the
playoff
points.
picture.
I don't think he's stressing falling under that line.
Over. Yeah.
You don't expect him to fall under that line unless he starts missing races. So he's kind of just riding out. If he can get a stage win, he's going to get a stage win. So he's just
Exactly.
kind of getting through the season right now, see if he can try to grab a win.
Now, I just want to mention this. Speaking of Slight Savage is ahead of Mets fan right now. Not a normal
On track?
run you would expect from the 18.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I see him in the 18.
I will say
He had some trouble
he's-
earlier.
yes, he's in a. I think he's in Atel or something. He said he wasn't gonna race and then download the game like 30 minutes before the race, so he was able to get in luckily. But I don't know if he has a full setup right now.
So yeah, I guess he's having some lag, and I imagine he was caught up in that shuffle off the first few laps with that with the 20 and stuff.
We passed that 5 to go mark, so no more cautions in this stage.
Yep. Sterlo still leading over the field.
Was it Spartan has picked up one more spot on that fresher tire. There is that 3 car. There he is. He has also cleared the 4, working on the 10 now, like I said earlier. So he should be catching Nilla. That is for 8th. So a good run for Spartan after that 1 lap extra, building up his track position from qualifying.
Definitely. Who's on controller that I can watch? Yeah, Spartan is challenging Nilla now. Should be 3 to go now.
See it.
And stage number 1. Cowboys, they might
Oh,
have
that's
some
in the
lap
wall.
traffic. Ooh, almost. I don't. Did he hit it? He did hit it.
It's that weird
Brushed it.
pull that the backstretch has. Sometimes that will take off your speed, even in the slightest touch of this wall. It's like really abrasive, pretty much. It like grabs the paint of the car and pulls it to it.
2 to go in stage number 1.
Really let Cowboys gain.
Now,
right
this
there.
is
Now
what
he's
Sterlo
a
does
high
not want to
entry.
see. Double wide up ahead of him.
Yeah, Impact
yeah.
and Mets. Oh, Impact getting loose. You can see him all the way down to the apron.
If
is
Impact
what
gets
it-
lapped again here, that's pretty much going to be his race.
His
Unless he get a
race,
string
yes.
of cautions.
The thing is, he doesn't want to go Mets to go a lap down either.
I
He
know,
wants to
because
keep
then
Mets on the
that
lap.
would hurt even more.
So I don't
There's
know.
gonna be no
Mets-
choice
white
here.
flag.
No choice.
What's
They're
fucking
on
there?
these guys. Mets is probably going to drop out of the way soon here out of 2. See if Cowboys
Will he,
can
though?
use this on the low draft with 3 cars in line. There's
He has
draft.
momentum. He has the momentum here.
Mets had to slow
Mets
down
will
just a
pull.
bit
Mets
off,
got out of
too.
the way.
Uh-oh, he's in the racing line. Leaders
Oh,
behind.
he slides up.
Mets does get lapped. Impact is safe. No run for Cowboys, and Sterlo will take the stage. Almost
Update.
had problem with the lap car of
Update
22.
on Spartan. He finished 10th in stage number 1, so
Oh,
his
so a
pitch
mistake
strategy
back
did
there.
not work out.
So
I think he
DD
might have
gets
hit the wall or
4th,
something.
Iron Man 5th, Dusty getting 6th,
So Dusty
Fast
continues
Racer
his hot
7th,
streak.
Nilla MG, RC Rowdy, and then Dark Spartan rounding out that top 10.
Dusty's definition of consistency during the stages and just throughout the season so far. Ironman also starting to build up a repertoire for being consistent. Remember last year's champion gets some stage points as well. Someone who I'm surprised by their pace this season, I know it's very early on, is Line Cone. I'm very surprised he hasn't been contending for the wins as much as I thought he would be. He was running good at Atlanta, but besides that, I don't know. And they're underway for stage number 2. You see them side by side here. The 19 of Sterling able to jump in to the lead. Didi stuck on the outside lane with Proxy underneath him.
We'll see what Proxy can do now that he has his car dialed in the way he likes it. He's already trying to pull a nose on the 37, but Didi not making it easy for him, keeping him side by side. That's going to pull right back up to the lead. Didi's fighting on the outside pretty good right now with help of Iron Man contact.
With Proxy.
Oh, Proxy hit the...
Tapped the 37 just a little bit.
That's going to drop him outside the top 5, I think.
No, he's still inside the top 5. He actually held it pretty well, all things considered. His Iron Man nearly hit the wall there. So he still currently sits fourth on the inside of Iron Man. He sends it on Didi!
No, Didi was coming down. 16 of Proxy was there. Didi just tried to cycle in and was not cleared. So he's going to get launched outside the top 10.
Oh, and Spartan hits the wall. Spartan hit the wall. Oh, 37!
Big lag. He just went through the 19.
And the big loser out of all of this was Proxy, because Proxy just got shoved all the way to the back behind the 95 and the 77.
Oh my gosh. Oh, he
has
did.
to have damage for that. Was not the 37 behind the 19? He lagged through him. How are they not wrecked?
I don't even know. Oh, a lot of cars are very slowed up. This is causing havoc in the rear of the field.
That's got to be damage on the front of the 19 and that 16.
And I know one person who's got to be loving all of this.
Pit road.
DD too.
How about Iron Man, second place right behind Cowboys? And Cowboys ends up having to lose that lead. Iron Man could be in the best spot in the house.
While that's happening, there was a big stack up between the 78, 13, and 96. I'd imagine one of these drivers is probably not going to be happy with the other. I'm watching this 13 getting really close to the 78. I'm wondering what's going to happen here. He is getting very aggressive to try to get that spot. What is this? This is about 12?
Remember, Tater... Yeah, that's Tater, and that's Lost.
No, this is
Remember
9.
yesterday. Remember yesterday, he had... Oh, yes. Yep. It happened yesterday as well. He tries to hold on to the position, but yeah, it's getting dicey back here.
3 wide back here. DD on the bottom.
Yeah, Lost just finally broke away from them, trying to lead that group.
Georgia also trying to lead this pack, but it's going to get stuck side drafting. I'm going to go back up to the front. There's just a huge pack back there.
Watching everybody tank up the corner off of 3 and 4 is so funny to watch.
I would be taking 2 if I ran. That's why I didn't run.
Meanwhile, Sterlo still not recovering as much, running in that 4th spot. Dusty's holding his own.
Damage. Rowdy holding 5th. Oh, fast racer in the wall, almost takes out Lost. He keeps it going. Now working on
Nilla?
Romeo.
Okay.
Yeah, Nilla stopped down the pit road, but not in.
We don't know what happened.
I think he's parked it. So I'm not sure.
He's not left. He's just
he's down on the grass on the side of pit road, so I'm not sure what's happening with that one.
Fast racer being challenged by the 73.
Fast racer!
Romeo! Woo! Keep it straight, Romeo.
Very bad.
Romeo moves him.
He did not like it at all. By the 77.
They're 3 wide. That is one thing that's a difference. You can move someone in these cars a lot more than 22s, in my opinion.
They're not as forgiving as the 22s because those are basically bumper cars you can hit and be fine for the most part. But God, if you're touching a Gen 6.
Now, I was going to say, somebody in the booth had a run-in with the 77 last night. I wonder how that went, Bren.
Hey, I survived. You know, I survived, luckily. He did die, but hey, it's okay. No hard feelings.
Dicey for the lead as so far it's not
Ooh,
been
I
a
see it.
single car. It's just been 2 cars. This time it's Iron Man and Cowboys.
It's
Earlier,
Sterlo getting by
Oh,
Dusty.
turn 1 and 2. They were
Yeah,
close.
Dusty. Here comes Proxy on the apron.
Look at Proxy
him.
down there. What I say, you
was
can
gonna
run
say.
down there. It's as if you get sideways when it gets a problem.
If you can survive down there, it's quick. But if you get sideways, you're dead. You're killing the field when you get sideways down there. Oh, look at him. Side by side on the
trying to
door
get
of the
by Dusty.
49. Oh!
He wants to
Dusty
go.
comes down.
Proxy wants to go.
But he can't go as Dusty's holding it pretty strong. Iron Man is also, I think, this is
Lost
the tale
down there.
of 2 packs. I feel like if you're a duo, I think you're actually quicker at this track.
It
Considering what we're seeing up front.
probably makes sense because I know we're on low draft, so you're not really getting that draft, but you're just able to arc your corners a lot better than you can in the pack here because you have to enter so low, be so defensive, and that just kills your straight line speed, lets people drive under you. Let's watch right here with the 16 as he sends wide, trying to make something work. He's going to lose his speed, and Didi's going to catch him quick.
I will say, there is a line of Toyotas. I know 73 technically isn't, I don't know if he's a Toyota, but that team,
It's
Toyota
Romeo.
Alliance, is currently, they're currently
Yeah,
sitting
he's
third,
Toyota. I
third
believe,
to
no?
basically, think 9th. They're teammates technically.
Yeah,
though.
Romeo's the
They're all
43,
part-
so Toyota.
Yes, they're all part of the same team, but they're all on a line back here.
Line by
Let's
the
see if they can
48.
catch back up. I want to see if they can catch back up to the leaders, as Sterlo's now leading the group. I don't know if they can catch up to Sterlo, though.
Something
He's trying to
happened
pull away
with
from Dusty.
78. Rear of the field. Up by himself behind Mets and Impact.
If I had to guess.
Because he was racing around the top 10 area. So I'm not sure what happened there.
I'm telling you guys, I'm watching this 11 car here over the last couple of laps. He is moving. Currently in that 7th spot, caught up with Proxy, Rowdy, and Dusty. I don't think that 11 car is going to play nice after what happened earlier in the stage.
Rowdy exiting low, really defensive, slowed them up, kept them behind him.
Going to give a good shot to the 16 right there in 4.
Yeah, the checkups from Rowdy are keeping the 16 from moving somewhere, and Didi, as patient as he is trying to work with this 16. It's only a matter of time until Romeo makes a move on the 11 now. Just a chain reaction of cars.
Looks like Dusty did not have a good turn 4 there. He loses a
Yeah,
few
he
spots.
dropped out a lot of spots. Now the 48's taking him as well. I'm echoing there, Brent.
Sorry about that. Alright, so there's 22 to go in stage number 2. Fuel cycle is about to open up. So
So fuel window's about to open. It looks like Sterlo's pulled away from this second group of cars,
I was gonna say,
trying
yeah,
to catch the leaders as Proxy forced Rowdy to send that corner deep, kill his straight line speed. There he goes down to the bottom, taking 4th place. Didi to follow.
Did
Get
you
it
try to
there.
follow on the bottom? Can he clear him though? He does. So Didi now up to, I think that's currently 5th in
Yep.
line,
Didi in
right
5th.
behind
Oh,
Proxy.
little moment here, 48 to 1. One car could have shoved the 48 out. He chose not to. That could have been very bad towards the back
Oh,
half
it's
of the
stacking
top
up the field
10.
behind him. Look at Fast Racer down here. Oh, 96 gets loose. Here comes the 88.
Yoshi
is-
almost went a lap down last stage. He's now racing near the top 10, trying to break into it.
Yep, I was gonna say the last time he ran Premier, he actually finished, I think, top 10, right at 10. So he's reeling off some momentum and subbing tonight. 96 using the apron. He might be
Oh,
pitting.
49 pitting.
Here comes pit
You
stops.
pitters.
He almost wrecked it.
Few of the leaders.
Pit
Led by
cycle is up.
Romeo, then
Sterlo.
Not
I
Romeo,
was gonna say-
Iron Man, sorry. I'm seeing the
Iron
green
Man.
cars. So Iron
Come
Man
on,
pits,
Camo.
leaves Cowboy. I am seeing a green
copied
car,
you.
and there's only one green car that's supposed to be out here.
Yeah, Iron Man, you choked tonight, brother. You're not supposed to be using a green.
George
Well,
is
here
going
comes
down the
Cowboys
pit.
this time.
Yep, the leader goes
This-
in. Fast Racer, Yoshi, Sean, Savage, Spartan, and T-Stone
T-Stone,
stay out,
yep.
and Subtle Impact.
So people we expected to stay out longer. Martin
this is-
especially. He
This is
stays
a
fuel.
lot more cars from last time that stayed out longer.
Nilla, roll onto the track. Watch
Oh!
out, guys.
No, Nilla's ghosted, but Impact and Insolvable getting connected up on the high side of 1 and 2, so that might
Look
have
at
been a
this.
little
Look
bit
at Proxy
intentional.
and Sterlo. Neck to neck entering the backstretch.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the second.
Yeah, they're ghosting.
Here comes the fuel savers.
Look, those two are ghosted. You see how they were sideways? They were literally riding in the same line for a second there.
Oh, Proxy actually cleared Sterlo.
He did.
So Proxy gained a spot off pit road. Executed to perfection by his pit crew.
But now, where does that translate to the 37? There he comes out of the turn 2 as Iron Man actually took the lead. Oh, last spike in the 16.
Dude!
No, the 16 tagged that wall and dead stopped.
Yeah, and Sterlo hit him. And Sterlo hit him as
That's-
well, so Sterlo might have
That's
damage.
more damage to the 19. And it's going to pull the 95 of Rowdy back to them. So no chance to catch these leaders as now 37 Cowboys
Let's
on
see.
fresher tire trying to run down the 8 Iron Man.
And again, we saw Iron Man. He was one of the first to pit in the first stage. I wonder if he learned something from that first stage, but pitting a lap earlier. Will he be able to learn in this stage and end up winning this second stage?
Yeah, that's the question I have as well. But I feel like Cowboys got the pace, and he is catching. They're even on normal tires. I just feel like on fresher tires, it's better to have fresher tires than older tires, especially at this type of track. You're able to gain more time off the exit, on inters as well. It's just slowly shrinking.
Looks like Sterlo
I-
overdrives turn 4. That's going to allow Proxy to the inside. Rowdy's going to be able to take advantage as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking Sterlo's just trying to lip it home. He's got damage on his car. He's just trying to finish inside the top 10 for some stage points. Alright, so they got 15 to go. So a long way to go, and that's why I don't think the strategy is going to work out for Iron Man, as 37's on his bumper. He's there.
Just about to say it. He has caught the 8. Still plenty of laps left for him to make a pass here.
Definitely. And you see Metz up there, again going to go a lap down, and Impact's going to hate it again.
Cowboys may have a peak here entering 3 and 4. He's going to choose not to do it this time.
Hello, Cowboys. Sorry about that. You love the 22 cars, 2020 cars? I do as well. They are fun to watch as well. But we're also starting to see, oh, here comes Cowboys on the bottom. Can he get there off exit? He got a better run. Oh, Iron Man blocks. Entering 1 and 2, they might be side by side on exit. Here comes Cowboys getting the run off the corner. He's got a good run. Does it go for the move? Here he comes to the bottom lane. And at 3 and 4, side by side, entering 3 and 4. Can Cowboys clear him out of the corner? Iron Man sends it in deep. Can he hold it on the outside lane? He cannot. And Cowboys to the lead. I got a lap check for you guys real quick. Give me a second. Iron Man is desperately hoping Cowboys makes a mistake. You know he wants to win stage number 2.
Yeah, hopefully, well, unfortunately for Iron Man, I do believe that this stage is now Cowboys unless he somehow wrecks.
Or a caution comes out, or a lap car gets in his way.
Still have time for caution.
All right, so across the line, it's going to be 10 to go in stage number 2. Look at them. Here comes Metz on the outside. He's going to hold him up a little bit. Ooh! Dicey back there. Here comes Iron Man. Oh, luckily he got out of the way.
Almost had a nose under him.
Almost. If he got the nose underneath, anything could have happened. We're coming in 9 to go now in stage number 2. We see Proxy and RC Rowdy back there. Sterlo continues. Sterlo's on pit road. Sterlo is on pit road.
Had to pit again?
Did he lag out or?
Uh-oh. Find him too. He's not twitching. I think Sterlo's out.
Sterlo may be out.
That's gonna be huge. He was a top 3 car from the green flag.
Yeah, very costly for him.
Yeah, he's not moving. Sterlo
is out. One of the best cars, and my pick is already out. I'm having a bad week for my picks. Oh, they're dicey back here, Linecone and Didi. I need to get back to the lead. Cowboys is still... Ironman is still there. If Cowboys makes a mistake, Ironman can still win this stage. We're coming to 7 to go in stage number 2. Ironman is not getting gaps like we thought he would. Ooh, look at that entrance by Ironman. He gains a little bit.
If Iron Man's in a long-run car, if Iron Man has this long-run car, that one extra lap of tire for the 37 isn't really going to do much now, considering they're about even.
Exactly.
And as the run goes down, the 8's going to get better.
Yep. That is very true.
I believe what is this, 6 to go?
6 to 7 to go. I'll get a lap check real quick. I wanted to look at my chat. Oh my god,
6.
Sean. Should be 6.
It's 6.
Okay, thank you.
So coming to 5 to go, we'll see if there's any cautions out back we might have missed. If it is, it would be the last chance to slow down.
Should be no.
No more cautions for stage 2. Looks like Cowboys versus Iron Man. We'll see who gets it on this one.
Yep, exactly. Who is going to win stage number 2? You can see Iron Man on older tires. Bud has a longer run car. But Cowboys has been basically between... Until Sterlo lagged out, he was the dominant car.
Cowboys has been number 2 this entire race so far. Now he's able to lead. If he gets second in this stage, that's going to be poetic, but also kind of brutal.
Yeah, that would hurt. It's his time to shine. Iron Man
gains a lot on entry, but you can see it's costing his exit. Just trying to see where he's able to build runs. He stays a little bit down on the 37, a small gain here. He's not getting down as far as the 37 is, so that run's going to get depleted. Trying to get as close to the wall as you can, arc it down. He does not stick it, so he's going to lose some more time there. It's 4 to go.
I saw 35 out of 37.
Oh, we're coming to 2 to go? We are, okay.
Yep, coming to 2 to go. Oh, Iron Man got wide that time. That's going to lose him a ton of time. 2 to go now.
Yeah, even with the long run car, he's still tighter than the 37, so he's not able to arc as much as he can. So I don't see him pulling this time back, but we do have a battle lap back.
Proxy for 3rd. I was going to say, 3rd and 4th, dueling. Here comes RC Rowdy, battle for 3rd. Side by side entering 3 and 4. Coming to white flag for the leader. Oh, RC Rowdy pulls ahead. Oh, he sticks it. Proxy goes to the outside now. White flag for stage number 2.
Cowboys driving away from Iron Man.
And Proxy proceeds 3rd. Entering 3 and 4. Exiting 3 and 4. Call it,
Iron
Camo.
Man not able to get back to him. Falling off. Cowboys will take stage 2 after finishing 2nd in stage 1.
There was a
Iron
huge
Man
pack back there.
2nd.
I
Rowdy
think Line Cone
gets
got
3rd.
bit.
Proxy 4th. Was it Line you said got 5th or DD? Looks like DD.
DD and then Line.
Yep.
Let me right back.
They send it off for the start of stage 3. Iron Man getting as close as he can to try to get a run on the outside off the opening lap here with 52 laps to go. A 2-stop race. Could run on the outside with the 8, but Lane's going to go to the 37. Iron Man going to try to send it in as much as he can. Hasn't cleared for now. Up ahead, here comes the run by the 37, helped by the 95. Still side by side going through the triangle. Iron Man will lead the lap. Still down on the bottom, 37, a little bit of a checkup. Contact on the bottom of the 8, but he loses the time. Iron Man will prevail for
Here
the
goes
lead.
Proxy on the outside. Proxy on the outside. Oh,
Line down to the bottom.
to the apron. I was gonna say he's
Save.
way down there.
Also,
And he
Hendrick
saved
is
it.
a bit disposed right now. Looks like he has a tornado near his area, so hopefully he is good.
Yes.
See if he can get back to it.
Stay safe,
Stay
brother. Stay safe.
Ooh, big checkup by the 8. Massive run by the 37.
Oh,
Had to
someone's
be
in the
trapped.
grass.
It's the
Impact.
18.
Was it the 18?
It was
I
the
thought it
18
was
as
Impact.
Savage went through.
They're dueling 3 wide up here. Look at this battle.
Yeah, the 37 had a
3 wide for
massive run to the
3rd.
lead. He fell back. Now Rowdy down the inside being helped by the 11. Sends it up.
Oh, he
Falls
sends
up the
it.
track. Might have tagged
And that's
back
gonna
of the
push
8.
Iron Man. That might have gave Iron Man a little bit of boost to push him out to the lead.
Cowboys falling outside the top 5. There's 6 cars battling in this.
I know, it's
And
ridiculous.
more
There's
waiting.
Yeah, a lot more Romeo. Georgia Dog.
Ooh, throwing
You
the
see
wall
Georgia
up.
Dog, a sub as well. Ooh!
Oh!
Oh!
Rowdy
RC Rowdy
wall.
got loose!
16's in the wall!
Oh, around!
We have a lift, but no flip.
We have a lift! We have a lift
they're
off at
still backing
oh!
up back. Oh, there we go. We
Oh,
got a
Nick
flip.
around.
That was Mets. Mets just
That
froze
was
in the
Mets.
background.
I need your point of view. I need to see that. Mets going for a flip.
Way off in the background, but that had to have been Mets.
Yes, I can finally tease Mets about. Oh! Lost it! Oh, into the wall goes lost!
Oh, no.
Under
Under
pacing!
pace. I don't know what happened there. I just missed it.
Well, that was death. Cowboy, you liking this show?
Oh yeah, it's definitely
Good
Mets. He's
Lord.
catching up to the field.
Oh, Impact! This saves Impact! Does Impact get his
Mhm.
lap back? Impact's now on the lead lap,
Actually,
guys.
hang on. There was a lot of cars lap down actually coming off the stage there.
But it looks like he's getting his lap back.
He could be the one ahead because he was running near the front. But I want to
Yeah, he's
say,
getting his lap back. He's getting his lap
What is-
back right now.
I want to say there is about like 17 cars in the lead lap. Out of 25.
like Mike Joy said, trouble. Yeah, trouble under pacing. So I think that's our third wreck under pacing this year so far. I know it's kind of crazy though.
Not a lot from here, I would say.
Honestly, it's been pretty good. I don't know if we had an issue in NXT yesterday as well, but these underpacing can be crazy. But
Oh, there was definitely an
this-
issue of a wreck under caution during Sunday's race. I wasn't in there, but I saw a clip.
ooh, was there a clip? I didn't see it.
Yeah, that was the penalty
Okay.
that was posted.
Ah, I gotcha. All right, but does this shake up the pitch strategy, Camo?
I will see once we go down, as pits are open. I don't see why anybody would stay out unless they do it at shoes.
That's what I did yesterday.
Nobody's doing that. Wow.
Big Sean got pissed at me for doing it yesterday. All I said to him was, "I'm pitting on shoes." I repeated that. He decided to come down pit road, didn't take his way around.
Shows 21 on the tank. We are at 46 to go as we cross the line in pit road. So
you do
still a two-stop
outside
race, I think. Is it?
Yes, I think it is still a
It's like
two-stop race.
2.5.
You could okay. What we saw from earlier was from Spartan and them. They were able to go 2 to 3 more laps longer than everyone else. Now,
But
do
I
you see them
don't think
coming
they
down
can
pit road
stretch
again?
that much.
Well, they stretched it about
Maybe.
2 to 3 laps. They can. I
If
think they
they-
can.
If they can make 23, there's a fuel race.
Considering how these drivers drive, and considering that we know some good fuel savers in here, we could see that. But does the caution come out before it gets to that point? And do you cost your speed and pace for fuel saving?
Watch coming up to choose. We'll see what to think then.
Yes, we gotta
Because
see how many come down
the
pit
pitting
road.
here at choose will show us what we're looking at.
The lucky dog cowboy was Impact, so Impact got his lap back. He's finally in the lead
I
lap.
don't know. Actually, don't know
Welcome
if
in.
he's lead lap though, because he was multiple. I think at one point.
Hey,
So I won't know unless I
Sterlo,
pull up his stream.
welcome in. I'm sorry, brother. It's hey, I don't know what to say. Oh,
have a
DD
stream.
down pit
Oh
road.
wait, no. Impact is Impact is on lead lap.
The
Yeah,
lead
okay.
lap. Yep.
Pull the stream up.
I feel bad for Sterlo. He said he was
Few
retiring.
cars in the back.
Well, Didi was a lead lap. He was in the top 10, and he decided to come down pit
Yeah,
road.
Didi was the only one from the leaders to go in, but a lot of cars in the
Insoluble?
back did.
Insoluble.
He was one that
Proxy?
ran one extra with those. So these guys
Yep,
are gonna
and
have
Didi.
to like really save if they're gonna want to try to get that fuel to work.
Yep, that is the question. Can they save it as well? Hey, Sterlo, you got next week, man. You're going to get this win. I know you lied out tonight. Don't worry about it too hard. All right.
No, Didi
Yeah,
wasn't
Didi-
second. He was at least top 5 though.
Yes, he was top 5 for sure. All right, here they go into the Geico restart zone. Take over, Camo.
Alright. I believe that's serving on the outside 48 lines. So the cones are up here. Cowboys directly behind them. Dusty Stud on the top. Here comes Tater joining in the high side, and the bad restart for the high lane. Iron Man gets going. 48 follows.
Just line
and clears
cone,
to
making a
96.
move.
Gets
Oh,
the
I thought he was
second.
going to hit that. Yep, he follows into second place. The question
Cowboys
is...
does take third, I believe. I think he has it clear.
I think he does too. I can get up there real quick for you.
He did not. So he will still have the bottom down in the corner. We'll see if he can try to take over
Oh,
the
coming on the
96.
outside lane. Is that T? No, that's not T-Stone, right? No, that's not T-Stone. Who is that? Is that T-Stone?
47 is T-Stone
Who's in the
in the rear there. 32 or 37 is Cowboy.
96?
96
RC
is
Rowdy.
Serving. 95 is Rowdy.
96 is Serving Cone, who we haven't seen tonight. He's been very quiet. First time we've seen him inside the top 5, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Got it for the lead. Line cone.
Cowboys has
First-
pulled up into third. He is now trying to run these front two down. It's fairly close.
Ooh, Ironman blocks him to the apron.
Camera.
First time we've seen Line Cone run inside the top 5, I think, this season. I think he ran inside the top 5 a little bit at Atlanta, maybe? No, not Atlanta. He ran somewhere pretty quick and then hasn't been there since, but inside the top 5, potentially a chance to win. Could be our 4th different winner of the season as well. That'd be interesting. 4 different winners in 4 different weeks would be exciting. It's just
Single
the
file
parity
for
in the
top
league.
4 here, almost 3 to 4
Oh, look
wide
at
right
Dicey
here
back
by
here.
these
I was gonna
guys.
say, the back here, mid back is exciting to watch. Top 5, top 6 cars, they're like all calm and they're all like
We'll see
even,
here on
single
Cater,
file.
right in the middle of all of it.
Oh, look at Savage. I'm watching Georgia Dog here. Georgia Dog work. Now Cowboys is there. He also brought along serving cones. So top 4 are now grouped up side by side between Romeo and
Race
Georgia
for the
Dog,
lead.
and then Dusty Stud, and that's a 79. So we're gonna go back up to the lead. Serving cone side by side for 3rd. Yes, that is the eye of the storm. Oh my God, they're still getting dicey back there. That's where all the fun is. Just see them piled up. You don't want to be in this mix. This is a caution waiting to brew, as I like to say.
Oh yeah, it's pretty much divided into, it's one big pack of cars, but there's a bit of a split right here behind the 3 and the 18. You see, they're trying to close that gap and make it all one, but they're also trying to break away from it at the same time.
Yeah, they're just tight back here. Fast Racer, you see him leading this huge group up to 5th place, right in front of Romeo and Dusty Stud.
Yeah, no one's
Have a great
able
run
to
for
break
himself.
away from these guys yet. There's too much defensive driving.
Ooh.
Oh, they're really low. Some of them are driving over that hill, that drain.
Oh, they drive? Have they drove? Oh,
Not
okay, they
exactly
did drive over the
much.
drain. I was gonna say, have they driven over the drain tonight? I will say, Didi and
3 wide,
Insalable
Savage
are
outside.
not. They're saving fuel, so they're not in the lead pack, but they are saving
Oh,
fuel
yeah,
back here. They have a
definitely
group. They have a 3-man group back here, so watch out for these two to eventually make it
Look
on
at
fuel.
Spartan right here. Just there's a car all around him right now. He's just trying to break out of that. He gets one car out of the way and another one takes his place, and he has to slow down in that line. He was following Tater. Now those 3 have broken away. He's stuck behind Dusty and Georgia here, fighting with Savage. He has to split 3 wide.
Yeah, he
Georgia
has to
gets
take
him
it.
clear. 95 pushing him forward.
Oh, 95
He backs
pushing
out. He
him up.
backs out. That was almost
Okay.
really bad. It's getting split 3 wide, but he lets him have it. Going to cost him positions. But now
Georgia Dog.
he splits.
Now Georgia can pull away from that pack here. Spartan is finally clear. Is Spartan clear of the 49? He is.
He is. Loss is following him as well, so they clear Dusty and Savage.
But why do
Who the hell's this?
no? Why do you keep joining? No. He's been joining me randomly over the last few nights. I'm sorry, guys.
He didn't include, so we're good.
As Beyblade Cowboy.
Oh
Energy
my
heard him
god, the
yesterday.
96. All the way in the grass to the
Oh, I
capacity
see
of
him!
37. He takes the 48.
I see him up there.
What a
And he
move.
does 2 for 1.
Serving
2 for 1
through
move
the
right there.
Pass through the grass
The
and takes
grass.
new positions.
And now he's up to 2nd. Look at that move. Servin doing a masterclass driving over here.
Now let's see if he can
You're
do
trying
it
to
again
win
and catch
this.
the 8, because look at the gap to the leader. They still have some pit stops to get through as we're about halfway through the run.
Ironman, though, showing strong tonight, trying to get his first win of the season.
Oh yeah, starting in the back. Got up here near the front stage 2 and has been here since.
Since.
Actually, he
All
was
this-
here stage 1, he just wasn't up in the top 3.
Yeah, I think he was inside the top 10. Near the front, just wasn't up front battling with Sterlo and them. But now he got a position up here. Sterlo lagged out, and that gave an opportunity. With Cowboys starting to fall off a little bit on the long run, it
Serving
helps
is
him to lead
catching.
the lap. Serving is catching. He's also got the help of the cars behind him as well. They're not fighting him currently, so he's able to arc it in, get
They're
the
not.
run.
Well, it's not that they're not fighting him; it's that he started to drive away from them. He cleared them and was putting the gap on the 37, and look at the gap to the lead. It is gone. So he's serving is moving right now.
It's a good run off the corner. Oh, he's going over the drain.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people are actually going down there. I've only seen one car get shot off on it. I believe that was early.
I think that might be where the speed is, based on what we're seeing here. The drain line. Oh yeah, he's gaining massively on corner exit, corner entry and exit, corner entry especially.
Cowboy stuck on the outside. The 48's going to take that line from him as they're still spread out behind these guys, all the way up by the wall. So Cowboy's being conservative. He's going to let the 48 by and ride in fourth.
Here comes serving. Dan it, dan it, dan it, dan it, dan it. Let me get a lap check real quick. I think he had. Let me check.
Made contact with the lead. Serving's there. Still has a lot of laps left in this fuel run. I thought he almost had a run down to the inside.
So update on DD. He's at 8 laps of
He
fuel.
switches to 8 coming out of 4. I'm not sure if he's able to save for another.
30 to go. 30 to go. He could make it 2 more stops. He's technically good.
That's close, yeah.
It's close.
That's
very
very
close.
close.
Ooh, line cone. Line cone and serving cone. Wait, this is the Cone brothers.
Yeah. You got noticed that?
First,
They've been out front since the restart.
I remember last week we had them leading like a few laps.
And
Now they're back.
Hey, keep in mind, those two are the cut line for the playoffs right now, that 48 and 96.
Oh, 96 is very loose.
Oh,
He's very slow. Oh
my God, what a
oh my
save.
God. He saved
Still
it.
saving it. That was
Woo.
a snap, dude.
And look at Tater Tot inside the 4th. Tater Tot. Oh no, he's coming down pit road. It was that loose for him. Oh, he's losing on pit road.
It's that bad. So definitely a 2-stop for him. He's going early, the first one to pit.
And Tater Tots up to 4th now. I'm just gonna call him Tater Tots. That works, right?
All right. Well,
Yeah, that works.
before we saw that, I was about to say, if Didi can stretch one more lap of fuel on this run now, he doesn't have to do as much on the next one and be good sooner. So does he risk that and go that extra, because he will be coasting into pit road. Going to lose time that way, but if we stay green, I think that could get him a win.
If it would potentially get him a win. As they come down pit road, here comes the leaders. 8 and 37 down pit road this time by. Does Line Cone come down with him? He does. Leaders are down.
No. He does not.
He does not. Oh, 37 trying to get in on pit road. Is his speed?
By Cowboy.
Woo. He did get a good entry. I was going to say. He didn't slip the tires. He didn't do anything wrong.
That's going to give lead to the 48. The 78 falls into second.
To be fair, I think it's better to pit later than earlier at this tackle. Is it? What's your opinion on that?
I guess just depends on who you're racing against, where you're sitting on in track position. Oh, close call by Romeo.
Here comes
Lost
Line.
there.
Here comes Line. Here comes the rest of the pack.
Lost
here.
will stay out
Send
one
it.
more. A lot of others
Send
pit.
it in a little bit on pit road.
But if you're pitting early, you expect to pit again, obviously. It's just about how the final pit stop goes. They're setting it up to where they're able to get an advantage on the early stop and use it then with not as many laps left in the run, considering it's a short pit for the final.
Someone I'm
Ooh,
oh 90.
close.
Oh, he almost lost it.
It's very close.
He
Yoshi
saved it.
makes it in behind.
I'm watching
Romeo,
Spartan.
not Romeo.
I'm watching Spartan here because number one, he knows how to save fuel.
Spartan
But
is currently
how much? Yes. How much fuel can he save? We got 24 to go. He has to come down pit road this time.
He's pitting now.
Oh, he's loose!
Oh, God,
It's a
very
loose
loose.
spun!
He's okay. He's okay.
Into the wall.
He's okay. He's okay. He gets
Sean
down.
is staying out.
He gets down.
Sean is staying out. Sean should be your leader.
Sean is lead.
And he's staying on another lap.
DD is still at 3 laps of fuel, by the way.
Yes, that is crazy. Now, how much laps of fuel does Sean have? He's ahead of Didi, by the way.
DD's in second by a very good margin. I don't even know where this 43 is. I've cycled
He's on
through
the back.
everybody. Jesus Christ. There he is.
He should be good on fuel.
He's
He
still
saved
out.
a lot. Yeah, he's still out. This might cycle him to the lead. He has that big of a gap on Didi. Even if he has to save, how much? Considering how much we're seeing him saving right now, I mean,
Moss
he
gonna
could
take him.
beat Didi.
DD is on 22 right now. He is going to pit on to 21. So DD is okay
That
on
same
fuel.
with Sean is coming down pit road as well. Sean is good on fuel.
DD round!
Oh, Didi round! Didi round!
I think a single car. He ghosted. So that is going to be his race. Single car wreck. He was good on fuel. Now we're
Does
looking
this
at
give
Sean.
the win to Sean?
If we stay green,
Sean should
got
win it.
this. If we have a caution, this will go down to somebody else. And as we look,
solvable.
Sean is still your current leader. As we should cycle to, I think, Iron Man or Lost. Where's Cowboys? Does something happen with the 8 and 13?
I don't know. 8 and 13 should be your leaders.
I wonder if they sped. Let me go to another in-car.
Oh, Iron Man is loose.
Sean's still in the pits. Oh my god, that. Your current leader is the 13 and 8. This is your leaders. What happened to Cowboys?
Oh, lost very slow. Oh, they come up
Early
here
pits.
this time.
Early
Very
pits.
early. They're trying to minimize the damage done by pitting early. So that cycles the lead to. I think that should be serving.
Yeah, the 48.
Line.
That's
Line and
Not
Cowboys.
There he is. There they are. Okay. So, oh! Did the 8 and 13 two-tire in fuel to come around and do fuel and tires this time to get an extra boost on their second pit stop? If they did, that's actually really smart.
Well, are they teammates? They are.
Also, Impact is good on fuel. He is now making his stop.
Okay. I'm gonna go back over to Sean for Life's point of view. He is streaming tonight. He's on 18 laps of fuel currently. He currently sits in 9th. Just an update for you guys.
We'll sit on Sean and keep an eye on that one. Sean is the one we're
currently
looking at with
sits-
the most fuel.
18 to go. He is right on the marker.
And
He has
saving.
this-
And still saving.
Yes, and still saving.
Has the most fuel, still saving. Again, goes green, it's the 43's race. But right now, it is between the 48 and 37 as they are the 1 and 2. It is yet to be a single car lead. He's always had pressure. This time, it's Cowboys in second again.
Yep, I was gonna say. The leaders have been always 2 or more cars. Just all night. It hasn't been like a single car pulling away from the field. 17 to go now. These races have come down to fuel saving. It is a skill.
Alright, trying to see who's third.
Should
I don't
be.
think I see anyone out back. They're catching the 16 of Proxy, so he's not having a fun
Iron
second
Man
half of this race.
just unlapped himself.
Savage
Iron
just
Man
went
is back
pit
in the lead
road.
lap.
Serving is in pit road. They're getting those second stops in.
Oh, I might get an ad if I keep clicking on Sean.
Loss is
Yeah,
right
Sean said-
behind Sean.
Ironman's right ahead of him, so they got their lap back
Okay, yeah,
on
they're
Sean.
still
The question is, can they actually? No, I don't know if it's possible. And Sean is not that bad on fuel right now. That's the problem with them. Unless a caution comes out, yeah, like you said, it's Sean's race to lose.
All right. Well, everyone's really spread out, so this is what, as much as they're going to be able to stay on, is our 1 and 2. They're going to
spread
stay up
out.
as long as they can, I'd imagine, and do like a 2-tire fuel only at the end.
Oh, Sean and Lost make some contact.
I didn't see any contact on stream there. Must have been a spectate thing. Yep.
Just tapped. They didn't really wreck. 14 to go.
So the 43 has moved up into 5th. Still 4 cars ahead of them that have to pit. There is no doubt they all have to pit.
They have to come down pit road.
Cowboys is not able to catch this 48. So line still maintaining a lead.
I will say, here's the thing. We saw, I think it was Didi, lose it on older tires. It's not a guarantee on these cars that you can survive on older tires / fuel saving. That's the question. Can he last on older tires while also trying to maintain the gap between himself, Lost, and Ironman? Because now they've unlapped themselves already. What happened to Serving Cone? Oh wait, he got
serving
super loose
pit,
and pitted
serving
earlier.
pit. Yeah. So we are 11 laps to go currently, coming to 10 to go as they roll through 3 and 4. So when they have to pit is a little bit questionable for me, as I know, once again, the 43 is good on fuel. I don't know who is our 3rd and 4th place cars. Oh, looks like Fast Race and Rowdy is 3rd and 4th.
Got you.
Fast Racer being 3rd.
Gotcha.
There he is, away from Rowdy. He's actually not far from the leaders. He's just behind in 16. The leaders are at the line. Yep, up there at the line.
So 9 to go now. Question is,
There's Rowdy.
what? We know they're not good on fuel, but are they going as long as they can, hoping a caution comes out?
Maybe, because that's the only way someone else is going to win this race.
Because there's no way they're fuel saving.
Oh, these two are definitely not. See how wide they get on this corner? Look at the 48. That is not fuel-saving line.
He's just trying to pull as big of this gap as he can, I'm guessing.
He is pushing every single lap. They got to pit very soon.
I see Savage right ahead of him. Eight to go. Coming 7 to go. We see somebody coming down pit road. That's the 4 of Nick. That's the short as well.
So 7 to go. 48 is still out on track. I think he's pitting now, or he was just very loose. No, they are pitting. Cowboys signal. I wonder if the 48 did as well. We'll see if the lead goes in. 37 goes in from 2nd. Leaves the 48 out. Makes it in good.
Where is 43 of Sean?
Move up into 3rd. He took a position off of, I believe, Fast Racer. Yep, so just Cowboy and, yep, there's Fast Racer leaving pits. Oh, so Sean is in second place now, with the lead being the 48.
And the 48's in this time, guys.
Hey, there he is. Welcome back. So yeah, the 48 has to go in. Relinquish that lead.
And that gives Sean.
Here's the 48. Jesus Christ. I passed him. Oh well.
I will say.
Yep, 43 lead.
How does the strategy work out for the 8 and the 13? Where do they cycle out of this whole cycle?
I am unsure.
Well, he just lapped the 48. I'm pretty did he? Where's Sean? We're 5 to go. This race is final.
Yeah. No more caution. Sean's out here. The only way he loses this is if he's coasting and gets fast. Or wrecks, yeah. His tires are at 37 on the rights. He has plenty of tire.
Yeah, he has 6 to go on fuel, so he's good on fuel. Keep it straight. We'll say Spartan is there, but he has to pit.
DD is staying with him, pushing him along. By the way, second place is Spartan. Half track back. Sorry, half a straightaway back.
Remember, he's not good on fuel. He pitted earlier than them, so he's probably fuel saving as well.
Right,
3 to go now.
right here.
Yeah, just repeat
Laps to go,
Omega.
and looking at... Yeah,
He just showed the top 5.
Spartan is set for second place.
Sean, show the top 5 again, you nerd. 3 to go now. Sean trying to capture his first win in the series and also trying to prove Mets right. 2 to go at the line.
Oh, Mets got to pick in. This is Sean's race. Yoshi and Didi aren't passing him. They are sitting right here in line. No spots gained for them. Honestly, Sean's probably going to drop off the side and let them take a lap back at the end.
Yeah, the 11 car in the top 10. Just wants to get that lap back, get an opportunity for extra spots.
2 to go now. Coming to white flag this time by Sean coming out of 4. Gonna be white flag in there. I'm handed over to Camo and Hendrick.
I believe that is that white flag there?
Yes, this is white flag in there.
Alright, no signs of the 3-car Spartan. Again, it's a full turn to second place. Sean with the help from Didi, Yoshi serving in the background. He's going to coast off of 3 and 4 with plenty of fuel left. Barely a fuel light on. And will take a win in ODRL, Kentucky.
And he lets them get their lap back.
And not serving.
Spartan, good second place run for the 3-car.
Spartan second, insolvable third place currently.
I was gonna say
he's not there yet. It can change.
I was gonna say he was on the same fuel
He
strategy.
got it.
And he does get third.
Yep, I was gonna say he's on the same strategy as that group there. He pitted with Sean in them.
Line Cone 5th, Cowboy 6. Iron Man gets by lost
Iron
last
Man
second.
at 7th and 8th.
DD rounds out your top 10, and did Yoshi get another top 10?
I believe so.
Yoshi got 9.
Yoshi got another 10. He got 10th. He got 10th.
And they were able to finish the lead lap, considering Sean let them by. So there was 8 cars on the lead lap.
So who said at the beginning of the show that Sean was a pick to win tonight?
Matt, I remember I said something. Man. I picked him that one week at Atlanta, and then he didn't win. I didn't pick him this week, and then Mets picked him this week. So Mets got his pick. Good job, Mets. You won this week, little sucker. Alright, so Sean was able to get his first win. That's 4 different winners. So congrats to a new winner and a new lock-in now. So we have 4 lock-ins. There's Mets. You picked the right person this week, buddy. Congrats.
And to think, we talked about guys around that cut line entering in tonight. Sean was tied for 13th.
Fast lap goes to Iron Man 786.
You like saying that, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I know you do. What was the V? What was going on in the VC?
Oh, a lot.
Entertain
What
us.
doesn't go on in the VC, you mean?
What doesn't go? Let me guess. Was it the normal people? Okay. Hit or miss? What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. Now I understand who we're talking about. Hello.
Shh. We missing one person. Who? Serving. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, looks like we have everybody in. Who was our fifth and fourth?
Who was fifth?
Lined Cone was fifth.
Oh, is it line?
Who
Oh,
said?
sorry. I thought it was Serving.
Hey, sir. Hey, I think you got a top 10. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I think that deserves an
No,
interview
Serving
because you
got
fucked
11.
it
He
up.
was one spot short. One
Damn.
spot.
Bro, oh yeah, that man didn't give your lap back. What an asshole. Huh, Sean? Sean, what do you have to say? Alright, I'm joking. Alright, we're gonna try to get lined in here. You were running top 5 all night, though, so you did have a good night. Alright, so we can get this interview started. So, on to 5th place. Line, make sure to include your audio. Alright. So 5th place tonight, lined. You ran pretty well. You were leading with about, I think it was about 7 to go. You guys decided on, I think you guys had to pit based on your strategy. What were your thoughts on the fuel save? Do you think there's anything different you could have do? Were you just trying to pull up the gap as much as you can before you had to pit? Or was any, like, what were you thinking at the end there?
Yeah, I knew guys were going to try to save. I chose not to save because I'm not really a fuel saver or a fan of fuel saving. Um, I knew that racing in the back was really hard and the pack got really strung out. So I thought maybe if I went as hard as I could, we'd be able to pull away far enough so that they wouldn't, that it wouldn't work out. But I'm just glad I got a good finish out of this. It's probably my first good finish of the season. Um, Glad we ran up front, had a chance to win. So ultimately didn't come away with the win.
Hey, either way, it's great momentum. Camo sadly lagged out. Sorry about that, guys. But great momentum heading into, I think the next race is 22s. We're going back to 22 cars. That is going to be you're going to be racing Bristol. So good luck at Bristol and good luck for the rest of your season as well.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Alright, so 4th, from what I heard, was Proxy, if I'm not wrong, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Alright, so on to 4th place, Proxy. The last time we ran 2020s, you had a bit of a struggle, but this time, and you lagged out, but this time you came back. You ran pretty strong tonight. You had a top 5 car. What were your thoughts on the racing? And were you part of that group that pitted very late at the end of that session?
Yeah. You want me to walk you through
Yeah.
why?
I think I saw it. There was you and Solable. I think someone
And
else.
the 11 and the 22.
Yeah, if Didi didn't lose it, he could have potentially won tonight. But On older tires, he spun it. But what were you doing at the end there to save yourself and get a top 5 as well?
Yeah, I felt really good all night. The first two stages, I felt like I was just as good as the two cars that stepped out. Like when Sterlo and Cowboys got out there, I hit the wall early in the race, like lap two, gave them a gap. I was able to cut that gap down, got back up to them, just couldn't do anything because they were, I don't know, they decided not to race, I guess, for the 20 laps that they were beside each other. They just didn't want to race each other. So I couldn't really get to them. Stage two, same thing, really, on the restart. I got shuffled back, so
Yes.
I couldn't really do anything. I felt really good. Like I said, I felt like I could get up there and lead laps. It's just I get shuffled back on these guys, and everybody's practically the same speed, really. And I had to wait because my car was really, really good on the long run, and I was really good on pit entry because I was killing it on pit entry most of the time. So I felt really good about
Mhm.
that. Then this apparently, according to Jordan, that there is a suspicious caution that happened that caused this whole fuel saving. I promise that I didn't wreck intentionally. There's a wall glitch coming off a tube that'll spin your car, and that's what happened to me. The 95 got up in the wall. We were racing really hard, like three wide, two wide, coming off a two, and I had nowhere to go. And then I hit that, and then I was in the back, and I was thinking, I never save. I'm a controller guy, so I just never do it. And I was like, well, it's pretty close. And I was practicing. I was able to get down the neutral really safely. So I was like, I'm going to try it. So I went down there. I knew I would have to save like 5, 6 laps of fuel. And I just went hard at it and was able to come home in top five, salvage what looked like to be a bad day for me.
Hey, overall, I mean, you salvaged the day. You got a top 5. You had a good car. I think you had one of the top 5 cars of the night, besides Sterlo, who also lagged out, sadly. But congrats on your top 5. Like I said earlier, you guys are heading to Bristol next week. What are your thoughts on that track?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. What did you say?
You guys are heading to Bristol next week. What are your thoughts on that type of track?
I remember I'm pretty good there. I've got some wins in this league there. I know last time we raced there,
Just
Linecone, that
don't
was his
mention his
first
name.
race. And then Serving Cone was his first race, and they were both really good. So it should be fun. There's a lot of competition, and that track's gonna bring out the best in everybody.
Yeah, definitely. It's a short track. Emotions can be flared. All right, congrats on your top 5 again. Okay, we're going to move on to third. So, a surprise. All right. And Solable, you there?
Yeah.
You were on the same strategy as, I think, your same strategy as Proxy and DD. You decided to pit. What were your strategy into the fuel saving? And, I mean, surprising. I mean, you're good at fuel saving. Remember Gateway last season? You finished second because of it. But what were you doing at the end there to fuel save? Were you using the clutch? I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
don't
was
know.
popping
Yeah.
it out of gear.
Okay, you do have one.
I was just popping it out of the shift, using the shifter. I kind of got lucky and it paid off. I mean, no, using a $40 shifter, but get it correct. Anyway,
Damn.
anyways, I'm done. Thank you.
Hey, congrats on the top 5. We'll see you next week at Bristol and Solable. Second top 5 of your career.
Yeah, second top
Also,
5 of Premier.
Yep. All right, I'm gonna hand it over to Camo.
Oh, now that Hendrick's here, I'm gonna let him take over second place.
Hendrick, sorry, my guys.
I'll let you
we're
do
good?
Spartans.
All right.
Spartans. Yes.
Had to
Oh,
emphasize it.
I had my audio
No, I'm
included.
joking.
All right.
It's Spartan.
We're here with our runner-up finisher tonight, aka the points leader entering today's race, Mr. Dark Spartan. Dark, make sure your audio is included.
I do believe it, but let me check real quick. Yep, we're good.
Well, I will say this. One race that I can associate you being up towards the front end, at least in terms of past races, is with fuel mileage. Here we are again. You get second place. So I want to hear it from you. Do you think you could have done anything different there to change your spot from second to first at the end?
Um, before the last pit stop, I probably could have saved, knowing that I could save that much. I would have saved a little bit more and ran it a little bit longer. That way, I didn't have to slow down as much at that last fuel run, because I think ultimately that's what got me. I I had a good car. We weren't there all night at all. We had like an 8th place in stage 1 and nothing in stage 2. I think like 15th. Just weren't up there, and we had to just throw something at the wall. So we just started saving in that last fuel run and walked away with a second.
Well, you are the first driver in ODRL Premier this season to get to 3 top 3s this season. So I do want to ask you, how do you feel about your start to the season so far?
The start of the season, I'm honestly surprised with myself because the showing that I put out last season to now is 100% different. So I'm excited to where we're at and hope to carry on the momentum for the rest of the season and finish strong.
Well, the next 2 weeks we will be back in the 2022 cars in different tracks. Obviously, next weekend would be at Bristol, and then after that is Road America. So 2 different racetracks that we haven't really tried upon yet this season. So I do want to ask for you, do you think that you will be able to continue with your early season success at those 2 tracks?
Um, I'd like to think I'm okay at road courses, but there are definitely better people here than me. And Bristol is there's going to be let's say average 25 cars on track at Bristol at once. So it's going to be a toss up on how it goes. So hoping for good, and we hope we end up in the front. But it's a short track; it could be anybody's game.
Did it lag out again? Nope, still here. Just cut out. Okay.
Oh, whoops!
Hey,
Well,
it got
all
really
right,
quiet.
well, there we go.
Jeez,
Yeah, not
you're
this
really
time.
quiet.
Not this time. All right.
Not
well,
this time.
Before I let Camo interview our winner tonight, Mr. Sean for Life, do you have any special shout-outs that you want to give, Mr. Spartan?
Just want to give a shout out to that 43 car for getting that win because he helped me out last week to get me mine, and he really didn't challenge me too much. So I'm glad the next week following it, he got his checkered flag. So congrats to him, and thanks for Metz for putting us on.
All right. Congrats on the runner-up finish, Spartan. I wish you the best of luck for Bristol next week.
Thank you, sir.
Camo, back to you.
All right, now that I'm actually in the party and able to hear people,
Yay!
on to our race winner, the person who stole it tonight, the 43 is Sean. Weirdly enough, we didn't really see much of you around our top 5. I fully expected it.
Yeah, exactly.
Considering you were the pick from Metz, which is,
Mets.
again, a very solid pick. You normally go with the guys that know customs here in the 2020 cars to run at these tracks well. And, I mean, you were around, maybe not in the top 5, but around it, especially a top 10 runner. So just, I guess, quiet night tonight, and cards fell into your favor to get the fuel run. Take us through your night and the challenge you had to get through and the lucky break here with this caution to make it that field race for you.
Yeah, I mean, the first 2 stages, I went with a slider 7, which I was just way too loose in traffic. I was dirt tracking it. Appreciate the World Outlaws experience that I have. That thing was way
Seen you
too
race
loose.
that.
That was probably the most embarrassing performance of my career, those first 2 stages. Just was really hard on myself, didn't really know what to do. Made some adjustments all night, really took a bunch of swings at it. We get close to the front, get dove underneath, get pushed to the back. And then when that caution came out, I'm like, all right, well, I had to pretty much throw up a Hail Mary there and then pretty much just stay at the back. I would clutch it early going into the corners. Like halfway down the back stretch, I would just clutch it and roll into the corners and just use the car's draft and turn my wheel a little harder to burn the right front so I wouldn't burn the right rear off. Shout out to Sunoco Racing Fuel. We had that on the hood tonight. Definitely needed every little bit of that. Not how I want to win it, but I had no choice running in 14th to 18th all night. That was just the only chance I had at winning, so I'm glad it worked out great.
It's understandable. Sometimes you just got to do it because you're the
It
one to
also
do
lets
it
you in.
and sets you in for the playoffs. Yeah, so you're a lot less. It'll be a lot less stressed for as it runs too. Because if you start missing some races, you're locked in. But
Right.
now you can just focus on getting stages and possibly some more wins to try to get some playoff points and build for the second half of the season. So with the
That's
win
what we're aiming for.
tonight, going into the next few races, Do you have some confidence going into next week, knowing it's Bristol? There's a lot of short track guys here and a lot of tempers here at Kentucky, of all places, now
Yeah.
going to put them in a confined space.
Yeah, I mean Bristol. I mean I'll have
That's
some
gonna be fun.
practice. I run in a league Saturday night in the 22 cars, so that'll be good experience. Haven't run sliders there yet, so that'll be good practice for me to prepare for Monday, next week. Road America. That's really what I'm looking forward to. I love my road courses. So looking forward to Road America for sure. If we can have a better couple of stages next Monday than I did tonight and get some stage points next week. That's really what I'm looking towards next week. Just trying to survive those short tracks because it's always a crapshoot, especially when you have this many cars and it's tough to pass in those cars. And there's a lot of fast guys. There's no slouches. So got to be on it. Got to be aggressive with the pit strategy all night long, and hopefully we'll come out with some good finishes over the next few weeks.
All right. Again, congrats on your win tonight.
Appreciate it. I know
if-
there's some people pissed off, man, but I really don't care, man. You got to win them how you can get them. I really don't
Yep.
care.
Yep, and that also means
Haters
that
gonna
you're
hate.
the fourth. You're the fourth different winner
different
as well, Sean. Yep. Do you have any shoutouts?
No, I appreciate Brad for giving me the opportunity. He brought me in to try to get race wins, and I haven't performed up to those standards. So glad I was able to bring one home. Not the way I wanted to, but glad we were able to get the dub. Just looking forward to next week. Can't wait.
All right. All right. I guess
Hey, man.
on to our admins. If you want to add on to anything, because I know it was a pretty much caution-free race. I don't think we had a single caution. One. Well, yeah, one. The one.
We had
caution.
one caution. Yes,
It was
remember
the
they
one-
died.
It was
They
the
died.
one.
Hey, Mets. Mets
It
died.
was the one caution,
slipped.
and Mets was pinned up against the catch fence as the 48, I think,
Yes.
was lifted off the ground. But yeah, any
Yep.
extra thoughts in for you guys?
Very proud of the group. Very good race. One caution, as you said. Very proud. Kentucky is a tough track. Cane fuel mileage happens. I know people can bitch about it. I know people can be upset about it. It happens. Be better. That's all I can say. Anybody can do it. Besides that,
Kinda
very
does.
good race. Exactly.
That taught you how to.
Besides
I
that,
need you to tell me.
we'll talk more about it on Wednesday on the podcast.
Yep, and Mets, you won the picks this week. Congrats.
2 weeks in a row?
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
Damn
I'm on a
it.
hot
I
streak.
picked Sterlo. He lagged out, bro. I would have won.
Okay, so that
Okay.
was the second Gen 6 race here in ODRL.
Yes.
That was Kentucky. Now we're on to Bristol for next week.
Bristol.
So
Short track.
we'll see how the tempers are after this week going into the confined
that's gonna be
space of the Coliseum. So
Remember
we will
last
see y'all
season?
yeah, we'll see y'all next week, and hopefully we don't see anybody kill somebody.
Hopefully not like last season.